On the board of directors at NID to open up this gathering today.
Well, welcome everybody on this beautiful day in Lincoln. And I want to make sure I introduce Nick Wilcox, he's president of NID board of directors.
Thank you all for being here.
And there's an awful lot of people here. I'm not going to try to recognize people. I'll let Ron take care of that.
All right, I'm Ron Nelson. I'm the general manager of the Nevada Irrigation District, and I too am thankful to all of you for coming out today. I think the number of folks showing up is a great testimony to how important a project like this is to our community, to our resources. So I want to thank all of you for doing that. I'm reluctant to go around and start introducing everybody for fear I'd miss somebody. And I really don't want to do that. So what I do want to make sure of is that we thank all of you for your help in making this project come about. I want to thank all of our partners that contributed either in kind or funding to the project. We could not have done it without any of you. I also want to thank all the regulatory agencies that were part of this. Without their help, obviously, we wouldn't have been able to get this done. And we're very grateful to all of you as well. NID believes this may be the first of maybe a couple of projects we're going to be involved in. When we first looked at this, the project kind of came up as a result of a discussion that Jack Sanchez and I had in the course of a watershed meeting. And there was a little bit of a conversation to start off about, well, why don't we go out and do something and show people how it's done? And before you knew it, in 4 short years, and about $900,000 later, whoa, we have fish passage here at our gauging station. So it's a start, but not a finish. It's just the start of hopefully a lot of things that we can do collectively up and down the watershed. I do want to introduce a couple of folks that were helpful from our staff. Next speaker, who is Supervisor Wygant. I think, saw you here a second ago. There you are.
It's a great pleasure to be here today. It's just an example of some of the kinds of things we can do. So Ron, I want to thank you. Thank Jim Bachman for support at the NID board. When I was a kid, when Jim was a kid, there were salmon in these creeks, the one that goes through our property every year, every fall. Working together, sometimes there's this perspective that you know, progress is at the expense of these kinds of things. But in fact, if we do these kinds of collaborative projects, usually the cost is actually quite affordable, and we can achieve all kinds of things that wouldn't be achieved otherwise. And it's just a huge improvement to our quality of life and the amenities and the rich natural resources that we are able to enjoy here in Placer County. So from the county side, I want to thank Edmund Sullivan, who is key staff person for us. I don't know if he's here today or not, but Lauren, where is it? Thank you, Edmund, hiding in the background, but with a Placer Legacy hat on, so give it. And Lauren, for all your support, but Ron, particularly you, your personality style and your approach, we really appreciate your collaborative nature and not looking at this as something that could be a horrible experience for NID, but willing to sit down and talk and be open. And I hope we continue to work on a lot of projects like this as we move forward. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Sorry you're not here. If you're going, you got a tape going? Jack, we're sorry you're not here today. We understand that you're struggling on a beach somewhere in Hawaii and couldn't be here, but this is the day you should have been here. And I'll make a point to come and see you, and you and I will come out here. Maybe if we bring a soft drink or something, we can take a look at this together. But Jack, I want you to know how much we appreciated your efforts and you working with us and keeping us on the straight and narrow. Couldn't happen without you, Jack, so thank you very much for that. We're going to try to keep you in, excuse me, yeah, come on. I'm sorry. Yeah, thanks, thank you.
First of all, on behalf of the City of Lincoln, I'd like to thank NID for engaging this project. We know that you have many projects on your plate, and we want to thank you for coming here and this because we feel very strongly about enhancing the natural environment. And so, on behalf of the City Council, I'd like to present the board and you with a resolution. So, on behalf of the City of Lincoln, I'd like to thank you guys for this project. This has been a beautiful project. We look forward to many outcomes. Thank you very much.
Thank you.